ones are going to be for the night, like for the floating nightstands, and we want those ones to wrap all the way around, so that when the top comes across and it drops down the side, you're going to have like a little waterfall effect that goes all the way around the cabinet. We'll do top, side, and then the bottom we'll try to match up. We won't be able to match it perfect, but we'll try to match the bottom up best as possible. But just so that the top goes all the way around like a waterfall. So let's look at this board here. Boy, I think our best bet comes from this board here. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. It looks right here, this part in the center looks
similar, huh?
Yeah, like the grab and pull of the other one.
Okay, so right here. So look at this part.
Yeah.
So see how we have this and this part comes together? So let's make this our center point. Okay, so let's go center point here, like that. We're going 62, so 31. I'm gonna come here, just kind of roughly look at what we have here. There.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cut it out.
You want to be in the movie?
No!
Okay.
Don't.
Okay, so I'm going to come here, and I'm going to come here, and I'm just kind of trying to center up this point and this point. So it's not going to be perfectly centered or anything like that, but we just are trying to make it as balanced as possible. So 12 there, 12 there. I'm gonna add a little extra because when we cut it, I want to just kind of account for snipe on the planer, but I don't want to do too much extra because this board is pretty sweet. I just thought about it. I was like, oh, I had a conversation with Anthony, and he said, hey, I spoke to Kelsey, but you know, if you see her filming that way, I don't think she quite understood what I explained to her. If she's filming that way, then have her flip the phone around. No big deal. Sometimes I see what I want to build before in my head, what I want it to look like, what I want the grain to do, and then it's just a matter of searching until you find it, or if I can't find it at one place, I'll just go to another lumberyard. Cut it on the table saw, centering it, maintaining a straight edge, and we planed it to the thickness that we want. Now we're going to put it through the wide belt sander and sand it smooth. have that round, the turned leg that's gonna come down here, and we have this piece here. So do you think that this side should be kind of a hard edge, even though it sits behind the leg, or do you think we should kind of like ease this edge so that it sort of dies into it?
Is it being attached to the legs or the box?
It's gonna get attached to the box.
And it won't be seen?
It will be seen a little bit. So it'll either be seen as a hard edge or like an eased edge. And it could be as much as like a very eased edge, a lightly eased edge, or we could even make a chamfer, or we can kind of round it here.
Yeah.
What do you think, round it? Kind of like the top of the bed maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Not so much on this, but like on fir or straighter grain lumber that's liable to like catch an edge and tear, I'll run it backwards first, which will like knock it down and take most of it off, and then I'll come back with a smooth pass. That way you don't catch an edge and tear a chunk out. And it's a little tip. Oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plane this, join it, get it to where it's perfectly flat. And then I'm gonna run it on the table saw, and I'm gonna make a 45-degree cut here. Then I'm gonna start here, 45-degree cut here. Then I'm gonna do an 18 here, 45-degree cut here, and then a 45-degree angle cut here. And so that this part, if you can imagine, all of these is gonna fold, and fold all the way around, and then fold again. And then this one down here won't be able to match because we're going
But
all
it's
the
going to
way
be
around.
underneath.
But it's going to be underneath, so you're not going to see that. But where you do see it, I want the piece to appear that this beautiful grain here comes all the way through and then folds down the edge. So when you look at it, instead of just having, random parts next to each other, it's almost like, I think about like a dolly clock melting.
So we're making the illusion
a
of
waterfall.
wood bending.
That's right. To kind of combat it moving is we're gonna finish the inside and the outside equally. So if we were to finish just one side of this and leave the inside raw, then it's gonna wanna pull towards that, and it'll just warp. I want an 1/8 inch gap all the way around. Like on maple, I would do like more of a urethane because it's not going to soak in the oil as much. Cherry will soak it in, and walnut will soak it in, and so we'll keep putting it on and going through all the process until it's not soaking in any more oil, and then we know we're good.
So this is one coat.
One coat, and
And-
this is 3 coats, 4 coats?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
3 coats here. I'm going to stop it about right there. I'm going to come back this way, and I'm just going to keep my fingers really tight there and just bring it up. And this chisel's super sharp. If you were to do this with just a beater chisel, it's not going to work like that. Yeah. And we're gonna turn it flat like this so we can get it through. Okay. There you go.
So how did you figure out where to screw everything in? Just guessed.
I just guess.
What are you adjusting under there?
So these clips here. So this will, if I roll this way, it'll push the drawer towards, and if I roll this way, it'll push the drawers away. And then if I do here, this will lift the drawer or lower the drawer. So there's little bits of adjustments in there that keep these things. Let's say everything was pulled out to here, then it would be a really heavy bed, right? But we want that to kind of have all the storage but still look cool. So it's gonna sit way back. And then it'll be a lighter piece.
So sleek.
So sleek, man. So you don't even really see that. That is the idea. It's just a
No, head on, you would never know that there was drawers underneath it.
yeah. I think that the energy that you put into it is what it feels like when it's completed. And I think that something that's commercially made, where it's just like a robot doing it, or there's not a lot of attention paid to it, it can be a nice product. It's just not a lot of attention paid to it, and it doesn't have the same feeling.